Hello again, everyone. It's Vince Vaughn from TradingWiz.com, and this is our update for July 5th, 2017. Let's take a quick look at today's markets. While we did see tech stocks bounce today, which did help the Nasdaq market close higher, but is the Nasdaq out of the woods yet? Not just yet, but let's start off with the Dow here. The Dow was down just 1 point today, and actually, had a pretty decent day when you look at where it went earlier in the session and where it finished here. Got pretty much back to that upslope in 20 and bounced nicely. So being down 1 point was actually a fairly good day for the Dow, while the S&P 500 was up 3.5, also was lower earlier in the session. The Nasdaq, there's that bounce today, up 40 points. Is it enough? Not just yet. I mean, this could turn into another shorting opportunity here on Nasdaq, but time will tell. We'll see if we can get back above this downsloping 20. Excuse me. When you look at a number of stocks from the index itself, on an individual basis, many are looking like they want to break down. So this is going to get interesting very, very quickly. Have a look at Tesla today. An absolute beating. Now, this was on news from Goldman that they say they think the stock can get cut in half in the next 6 months if Model S sales don't pick up. Of course, the market reacted negatively to that news. Now, let's take a closer look at Tesla here. On the daily chart, we're pretty much back to these previous highs. So we're running into a level of support. Can we get a bounce? I mean, these are a couple of fairly large bearish bars. So chances are we could even push through there near term. But longer term, is it over for Tesla? I certainly don't think so. I mean, number one, we do have to wait for those Model S data points to come out. But have a look at the weekly. I mean, this just looks like an orderly pullback into that upsloping 20. We're not quite there yet, but as I said, we're heading towards a level of support. Even if we come down to a much stronger level of support, which comes in around 282, and get a bounce from there, I think that would still be very, very healthy for the stock. Looking at the monthly chart, yes, right now we have a big bearish engulfing setup here. But this monthly bar is we're only 5 days into the month here. So let's not freak out here. Let's have some patience and be realistic. I don't think Tesla is dead just yet. Far from it. But let's see how this plays out. Also, today, news, the banks are easing their lending practices as well for mortgages. It's going to be a lot easier for people to get mortgages in the months ahead. And as well, with interest rates rising, I think financials will get another boost from this. So if you look at the banks such as Bank of America, the JP Morgans of the world, I think these will all benefit from these practices and from higher interest rates. So keep financials on your radar. Look at Goldman Sachs, look at Citigroup, Bank of America, JP Morgan, Wells Fargo. All of those in that sector, I think, can get a boost off this. So keep those on your watch list and look for the setups to come. That's about it for now. Enjoy the rest of your day, and we will see you on our next update.